Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader and I have a message for the air signs. This is for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Before we get started with the reading, I just wanted to mention that I'm still offering a discount, a 50% discount on my awesome intuitive readings for you. I'll talk more about that later, but you can find out more information at my website, trueguidancetarot.com. Okay, so we have the moon as your situation. Now this card, I am not really at ease when this card shows up because it's a very slippery kind of deceptive card. It means that there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. There's not a whole lot of clarity. Things seem just a little bit foggy. And I just keep getting this word deception going on. There's just stuff going on that's not true. And this is not a great card to see in your environment as an air sign because we're usually after the truth, especially with our words. And that's just not available to us right now. Now, the way this has you feeling, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So you've got your feet on the ground, but you're a little bit overstretched. You're trying to hold things together, but it's not really a calm place of, yeah, everything's going fine. It's kind of like, well, I'm taking care of this and I'm taking care of that and I'm keeping everything afloat. But at the same time, there's kind of this tension because you're not sure if you really have enough energy or resources to go around. So the next cards, the advice is very, very, very interesting. We've got the Emperor, we've got the Two of Swords, and then we've got the Magician. Now, I'm very tempted to speak about this in a certain way, but my guides are saying I need to talk a little more abstractly. So whoever I'm talking to, I really hope this is making sense to you. There's a certain fixed way you're looking at things. Like, this is the way it is. This is the way it has to be. There are no options. There's no way out. It's kind of like, these are the rules. These are the situation. And this is the truth. This is the way. Now, keep in mind, this is what's going on in your environment. Things are foggy. She's surrounded by mushrooms. So it's, you think of hallucinations, things that aren't real. And yet you're holding on so tight with your grasp to the earth. Like, no, this is absolutely the way it is. And that's not really logical in this kind of time when we don't have enough information, or we don't understand everything. We don't have all the facts. And so rightly, your mind is kind of putting up a block because your Emperor, this guy here is saying, yep, this is the way forward. This is what we have to do because this is the way reality is. This is the only course of action available to me. And your mind's going, no, I don't think so. Because there's something inside of you that's saying, no, there's something else. There's another piece that I don't have. There's something missing. And it's not allowing you to go forward. So can you see she's holding, they're holding the swords like this, like you're not going anywhere. And the message actually of these two cards is that it's really important to listen to your intuition right now because logical thought is not going to work. There's just something else that your subconscious has been keeping track of that you need to tune into. And a lot of you are going to resist that because when you're stuck in this Emperor energy, you're so stuck in the world of the five senses, you're stuck in logic, you're stuck in rules, you're stuck in rigidity. And you're not going to want to like open the door to the possibility that there's something kind of a little more floaty, a little bit more mystical, for lack of a better word, going on. When we have hunches and intuitions, they a lot of times don't make sense, but it's because it doesn't make sense to the conscious mind. It makes a lot of sense to the subconscious mind, but right now we're on the top side. We're on the subconscious. We're on the conscious mind. Oh, there's a subconscious slip there. So now why this is important is the Magician, because the Magician is originality, creativity, dexterity, a way of thinking your way out of a situation or creating a new situation almost with magic. Like it's kind of a quirky way of doing things. He's kind of like the coyote trickster energy in what do you call that stuff in Native American myths. So there's a situation or there's a new thing that you're trying to create that's a little bit off the beaten path. Maybe it's the solution you're looking forward to, or maybe it's this new way forward, but it's different. It's a little bit odd. And so this is what we're talking about. When you can get on that track of your intuition, you're going to start to see what this guy is trying to tell you. which way you're supposed to go forward. There's an interesting kind of strange, unexpected thing that you're going to be asked to develop, or a place you're going to be asked to go. But you're in this deadlock right now between your conscious brain and your subconscious, between your intuition and between your reason. So, you know, the biggest message I can give you is when you feel yourself putting your horns coming out and your feet coming down into the ground, and no, this is absolutely the way it is. See if you can just say, okay, all right, that's a stress response. Is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything else? And just listen. And the first couple of times, you're probably not going to hear anything, but at least you're giving your intuition space to come through. You're actually saying to it, you know what? The door is open. I welcome your presence. And a few times of doing this, you may start to get those glimmers. Even more times of doing this, you're really going to understand what you need to do. So, really, best of luck to you with that. I know this is very relevant to at least one person because this is a very strong feeling I'm getting. So anyway, just another little tidbit for you. I love doing these readings. I love connecting you to the information from the other side. It's just so helpful. It helps you understand what this time really means to you spiritually, emotionally, from the inside out. We all know what's going on in our physical world, but I think this time is really, really individual and special for each one of us. So if you'd like to explore that, I offer you to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com, and see if there's anything that interests you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.